Insights of All Trades podcast.
What do you think about the party lines? Do you think they're necessary to have these two huge parties that see things so differently? Would it make more sense to have just go based on ideas, not necessarily strictly these parties? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but
that's a great question.
Yeah.
So I believe that I wish we didn't have a two-party system, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, basically.
Because there's so much diversity of thought in America, in Pennsylvania, and even in Juniata, Mifflin, and Franklin counties, that you can't always encompass that in a two-party system. And we saw that when Hillary ran against Donald, and people despised both of them, but they felt like they didn't have an option otherwise.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
it was pick the lesser of two evils. But at the same time, I've always preached the gospel of work with what you have, and I don't think we'll ever see a change or a deviation from that, just because they're so entrenched in the way we think. These total parties have been around forever, and there are certain things that can happen. There used to be a Whig party, and there no longer is, and they were kind of founded as an anti-slavery party, and then the Republicans co-opted those values, and Abraham Lincoln, if he was elected 20 years beforehand, might have been a Whig, but he was later a Republican. And the Republicans have certainly adopted a lot of libertarian values. Democrats have adopted a lot of Green Party values and things like that. But in working with what you have, realizing that you can work to change this two-party system, and I believe that's a worthwhile goal, but I can also work where I am today and work to make the Republican Party more of an image in what I would like to see it be. So, if I want to see it be more inclusive and more critical thinking or anything like that, the best way to do that, in my opinion, is to join the party and act like that in meetings that you go to. Just act the way you would want to be in local party meetings, when I'm in committee meetings in Harrisburg, and things like that.
So what are some of your big goals as a Republican representative? What are some of the things you'd like to do?
Well, again, I think a lot of issues aren't Republican or Democrat, and I was elected to represent 65,000 people that all believe totally different things. But I think something does need to be done about the property tax system while keeping our school funding intact. I was a public school kid just like you guys were, so that's very important to me. But at the same time,